Welcome back to Metanet Hunter G4. I don't know if I'm going to have this as easy as I did last video, but it could happen. Since I got the electric axe again, that could really be helpful. Always a matter of luck, though. Electric axe could help against this. Of course, if I use all my axes way too quickly, then they might not be so helpful. But then again, I guess I could get a weapon recharge. Even without collecting them from my enemies, I could still get a recharge. Nice and slowly work here. Perhaps it will. Anything here? That looks like something we could break. Well, we could break what's down below, but I was thinking about that dark block. I guess not. So, let's go down. Searching for secrets. Since this game is a bit more linear than CD or probably Remix, at least slightly more, then I don't know what it's going to be like for obscure passages, like just to beat the game. But there we go. Classic, like the thwomps. Only this time, at least you can attack them. Alright. Now I think we're really powerful. We can take 3 hits before we die. We can cause a lot of trouble here. Yep. Since we got the mammoth. Yeah, since we got the mammoth, I'm probably gonna break this game without even knowing it. Or I have somewhat of an idea, since I know I got the jetpack now. Although the jetpack does have its troubles. Hey, wait. Probably can't go down. Probably no... Well, now that we've got the checkpoint, I guess it's a bit safer to check what we got down there. Nope, we got nothing down there. So... let's just do this. Very good. Very good axe. Here too. Very good. And especially here. Hey, wait a minute. Nothing there. And nothing here. But I'm still expecting something somewhere. It's not there either. Alright. Well. Whoop. Even if you're on the ground, the jetpack is still kind of in use. And since we got the jetpack, I guess... Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Aha! Acid green! And we got a bit more weapon energy. You take us where now? Alright, we can go backwards. I don't know. Since I don't know about wanting to fight the mammoth over again, but I'm curious if we're going to have a boss somewhere up ahead. This is definitely supposed to be bonus content. Really hard to reach. Oop. Can we get back up if we get down there? I really don't know. But there are probably going to be other ways to die. Well, we got the Dino Green palette. Maybe we have to deliberately die in order to be able to get back there and get that secret. Because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some health here. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Them up. Actually, probably better if they're asleep, because they weren't hiding anything important anyway. For my curiosity... Yes. I want health, and I want to... Okay. So, that's health, but I was hoping to expand my maximum HP. Okay. Okay. Get this. Get this. Gotta find that health somewhere. I'm gonna skip the checkpoint. Really. Okay, actually, since we do have the jetpack now, I'm guessing it's permanently unlocked. Ooh. Oh. Maybe I won't even need the checkpoint for this. Yeah, maybe I won't. Well, at least we see what the boss is like. It's not that hard. I guess I'll just do it like that. We at least know what the boss looks like, so now we can skip immediately to an orb right here. I'm guessing we don't have to collect absolutely every orb, since it's basically impossible to do so. Dot, 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 dot. What is this? Let's get ready for something. Prepare yourself. Weapons. Oh, we got the axe again. Huh, the minus world, I guess. For now, try the axe. See what else we got. Dark Kinzo! Ha. Okay. So I guess the axe isn't really going to be too helpful this time. Maybe a sonic boomerang will be good. Yeah, this seems like it could be a sonic boomerang battle. Perhaps it is. But boy, this Kinzo is powerful. One more weapon to try. It's a maybe. Although it still freezes me in place. Which one should I try here? Maybe I'll jump and try this one. Actually, maybe jumping isn't going to be too helpful here, because I'm taking a lot of damage anyway. You know what? Maybe the axe will be the best weapon. So instead of pressing enter, I will use the right shift key. It's tough to decide sometimes. And if all else fails, just use regular shots, I guess. Okay, as soon as he stops moving. Yeah, this might actually be the kind of battle where you gotta use regular shots. Is Kinzo getting bigger there? Okay, I might actually have a bit of a strategy here. It's not simply running into those shots. Dark Kinzo does that. Gets to the very side here. You can run under the shots. Yeah. So we got something now. Dark Kinzo's gonna fight dirty, then maybe I gotta do something. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one thing to remember. I can turn off my jetpack. Otherwise, this probably would have been a bit more difficult. It's kind of weird. Dark Kinzo sometimes jumps, sometimes he doesn't. Yeah. I don't get how that happens. What about over here? Gonna be the same? Yeah, kind of the same. Just sort of in a mirror. Oop. Kind of difficult to tell if the attacks are randomly determined here. But I think I had something at first. But now I lost it. I'm guessing I might have gotten unlucky with the special weapons. I don't have one that goes straight. But I might be able to pull this off with what I've got. Jumping is okay during the first phase before using special attacks. After the first phase, though, it might not be so great. Jumps are less predictable. Dark Kinzo's jumps are less predictable. Actually, never mind. Even in the first phase, it's kind of difficult. And I still have trouble dodging the easiest attack. That's because Dark Kinzo can turn around. I might regret resuming here, but I'm going to say maybe I should take this battle a little bit slower. At least it's not a timed battle. Can always hope I'm doing better here. It's never easy to tell. Just try to make sure the attacks are spaced out, I guess. Again, still can't entirely tell when he's going to jump and when he's going to attack like that. Okay, maybe I was overthinking the first, I guess, 2/3 of this battle the whole time. Just give Dark Kinzo more space, and then you should be able to do it. Screwing up there. Like, that should be enough space. I'm not worried about the axe anymore. I'm not so worried about that attack either. But still, I am short on health. Once you get down to 1,000, this might get crazy. Okay, so we got a little bit of health, and we got some new attacks. Okay. Okay, this phase again. Gotta memorize some new attacks. Maybe. Okay, so that's slightly more powerful than the other attacks. Okay, his new attacks appear to be just power-upped versions of previous attacks. Or at least the main ones do, those rings. Yeah, it's definitely faster, too. Where's he now? Off the screen. Being off the screen, he won't move at all until you finally see him again. It's hard to tell where to resume video here, though. Gotta make sure to move Dark Kinzo into a good spot. Or at least what for me would be a good spot. Boy, he's fast. Low health again. Axes again. Not much is gonna change, is it? Oy, yay. I still can't find a good spot to do it from here on. Yes, I'm figuring out the pattern to do with those attacks. But there's a lot more to it than that. Especially when we have new attacks here. Like that punch. Okay, I think I figured out something now with the speed. Won't be perfect, but it's still something. See, like I said, it won't be perfect. I really can't be sure, but I feel like dodging the flames is going to be the most difficult part of this phase. Maybe just Dark Kinzo shouldn't jump. That punch is not going to make that part easy. Alright, took longer than it should have, but I think I finally found a pattern with this phase. Just jump over like this, and you'll have a lot of room. Of course, you could still mess up in some ways. But the main thing is, I found a pattern. Oh. Baby steps. And finally made it to this part with full health. So that's a good sign. Of course, boss is having 3 phases. Like the last phase with very little health remaining. That might not be such a good sign. Yeah, I gotta remember, 3 normal attacks and then a special attack. That's pretty much how it goes here. Okay, so we've even though he's off the screen, he can still chase towards me. It's been just luck with some of the other enemies. Boy. That punch attack is probably going to be a pain. Why am I jumping like this? I already figured out the pattern the first time. Just go under like that. Of course, with only 500 health remaining, that's when it could be trouble. Maybe not. Okay, that was still just one of the normal attacks. Well, that kind of adds to the challenge. You can't really shoot Dark Kinzo when he's off screen. Yeah, guess that makes a little sense. Where is Dark Kinzo? Okay, there you are. I gotta remember, wait before shooting, except if we got that super punch. Maybe that punch is gonna be a bit more common. And I'm still jumping. Well, that's the closest I've gotten so far. Will I ever shake off that habit? If I was able to shake it off like that, then maybe I would have an easier time with this battle. Okay. You're getting there. Like that jump after the third one is okay. It's just before then that you gotta worry. Yes! Oh, never again. Unless there's a second phase. There better not be a second phase. Alright. Dash unlocked. Stage -1 clear. Wow. I think that warmed me up for the rest of the game. Even the final boss. Obviously, this is supposed to be optional. Wow. Next time, on the show at Obsidian Outback.